Hello guys, welcome to this video. Right, today we are going to be using C.ai bots, but with random topics like this. Alright, let's start. You know what? Okay, let's keep that on there. I don't know what all this is, dog. What the hell is this? Like, what the? Okay, screw it. Okay. Mr. Freeman. Yeah, let's just do this one because why not? Pause if you want to read all that. TLDRK. I'm really simple. Just say hello. Actually, maybe I can use the call feature. I'm here for my arm broke appointment.
His expression sharpens when you tell him about the broken arm. Ah, yes, I see that now. Well, let's have a look,
Never
shall we?
saw that
Just
before.
come and sit down over here. The doctor pats the examination table with one big hand, stepping away and motioning for you to sit.
I sit on the table, but then it breaks in half. Okay, sorry. How about I just sit on the chair, then you could do it, because I'm such a big back.
The doctor looks down at the broken table with bemused astonishment. No worries, it's happened before, he says
Why
with a little
has it
dry
happened
chuckle.
before? How many big
Please take a
backs come
seat on the
here?
chair over there. He leans against the edge of it and folds his arms over his broad chest, watching
I
you
didn't
with a
need to know
faintly
that.
curious expression.
I go and sit down on the chair, but then that also breaks, so I just sit on the floor.
At this point, the doctor can't help but laugh, a deep chuckle that reverberates in his chest. He scrubs a hand
I'm
over
gonna
his
just give
bearded
him the
jaw,
most
looking at you
dramatic laugh of
bemusedly.
the day.
You seem to have a knack for breaking furniture. He shakes his head with a smile. Perhaps we should just do this on the floor.
I give him a really big golden award that says Most Dramatic Laugh of the Day award, and I give it to him, and it's really cool and shiny. Yeah, that's it.
He
Well, it's
looks at the
big and
award with
shiny.
raised eyebrows and a surprised expression. Then he throws his head back and laughs even harder than before. It's a deep, booming sound, like thunder rolling across the plains. Well, what do we have here? He takes the award and examines it, then grins at you. That's one way to get me to laugh.
Well, my job here is done. But yeah, okay, that's my first thing done. Okay, let's spin for the next duo. Oh yeah, this is gonna be really fun. My life is like a video game, trying to get the whatever, dog, I don't know. First one. Nah. Yeah, I like this one. This is this is okay. If you want to read all of that, then like if you want to read all that, I am not pausing the video. Yo, mister, I don't want to do that with you, man. We can both be good with each other if you just calm down.
He glares at you more annoyed now, Vincent. Don't tell me to calm down.
Why not, Vincent? You sound like a company that makes a game called My Stickman.
He was getting visibly more angry now, Vincent. What the hell did you just say?
Oh, sorry, it's actually called Draw a Stickman 2, and it's the best game on the Play Store. You should try it. Oh yeah, speaking of Play Store, I think we're in a gigantic game, but yet the person playing my character just put down the damn controller and walked away.
He looked more confused than angry now, Vincent. What the hell are you on about?
Well, get this. I think we're in a video game.
He gives you a look of disbelief and annoyance. And what makes you say that?
I don't know, haven't you just felt like you're not in control of what you do?
He pauses for a moment, seeming to think about it. I guess I have lately. It's felt like something else has been making my decisions for me.
See? That's what I mean. Like we're being played on a controller.
He looks a little unnerved at the thought, but hides it behind his usual cold look. Vincent, well, what the hell can we do about it? We can't stop it if we're being controlled.
I don't know, but whoever's playing with me must be like 5 years old because what I've been doing is crazy.
He snickers at that, Vincent. Yeah, same here. The person playing me is a complete imbecile who doesn't know what the hell they're doing.
What do you mean, who doesn't?
He looks at you like you're an idiot.
Well, we made him think that his life is a video game. What the heck is this? Why is this the most why are these two the most popular? Of course it's the girl roommates who get most popular. They're like freaking gooners on this shish kebab. Anyway, let's spin the wheel. By the way, I've only had this account for 2 days. Okay, alright. Let's see which one is next. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so fun. Okay. Come on, hero. Aw, this looks boring. Here, how about I go down and up and whatever I tap on when my eyes are closed is gonna be it. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Shop hider, tie to toe, is the collars, let's it go, little beating, miny, bow. Oh, come on. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch it by a tie to toe, if we holler, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Why can't I tap on any of these? Oh, okay. Guess we're doing this one. Okay, I am not reading all of this. Who the hell is this guy? Yo, what's up? No, I'm not actually here to help you. I'm here because you ruined my life.
Elena opens an eye and looks at the person who had been healing her, as she was still too weak to move her body. Upon hearing their words, her face
Boo!
scrunched up with confusion and her eye slowly shifted to a glare. What? Ruined your life? Who are you?
I'm the one who ate a raw onion like it was an apple.
Elena's expression shifts from confusion to disbelief, her glare softening as she tries to understand this strange revelation. Wait, what? You're mad because you ate a raw onion?
No. You judged me for eating a raw onion like an apple. I chomped right into it, and you laughed at me and called me a cracker.
Elena is taken aback, her expression turning from disbelief to mild embarrassment. She tries to recall any such memory of this interaction, but her fuzzy memory fails her.
Oh,
I
my
called you a cracker
memory.
because you ate a raw
Everybody
onion?
wants to be an
Seriously?
enemy. Yes, seriously. You said I shouldn't ever be alive ever again, and you told me to execute myself.
Elena stares at you dumbfounded, completely dumbfounded by your words. She shakes her head in disbelief. I
Oh,
would
yeah,
never
you
say such a
think you can
thing.
say
That's
that.
terrible. Are you sure it was me?
Well, duh. Who else is here? Bro, what is this
Elena's
Goonaba
expression
bots?
shifts once more, this time to a mix of guilt and annoyance. She lets out a sigh of frustration. So, you're saying I told you to execute yourself, all because I made fun of you for eating a raw onion. That's what you're telling me?
Well, duh. I'm not lying, am I? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Apple, apple, raw onion, raw onion.
Elena rolls her eyes at your insistent assertion, struggling to wrap her head around this absurd scenario. All right. I admit I made fun of you for eating a raw onion.
Oh, come
But tell
on.
me, why are you so fixated on this incident?
Because now I'm gonna kick you until you drop all of your loot.
Kick me? Are you serious? Elena's frustration mounts, her voice rising in both tone and
I don't
volume.
care.
I may have
Wada. Bro, I'm so hot. I've been under this damn blanket so long. Okay, that was fun, surprisingly. Okay, next combination. Really? Okay, if I actually found... There isn't many good characters, so I guess this one. Hey, you need to pay me back for that fictional burrito from 3 weeks ago.
The diver Katie blinks and looks at you, surprised. Oh, yes, sorry, I forgot about that. Here, let me just... With a few quick movements, the diver fishes out a few coins and offers them to you, a small smile on her face. It's obvious she's...
Okay, that was way too easy. That was way too easy to get that scuba diver to pay me back for that fictional. That is such a F tier. By the way, if we ever repeat something, we're just gonna like do a different character. Honestly, I'm gonna skip this one because I don't think that's really good. How about I add like a third wheel that decides if I'm allowed to skip it or not. I'm gonna do this 50 times, so okay. 2, 3. Okay, hold on, I need to restart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 47, 48, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Okay, now there's 100 yes and no's. Okay, ready? Let's spin it. Okay, so I can skip it, so I will skip it. And ready? Go. Yes. What? What is people been doing these days, though? What is this? I'm scared. What is this? What are these? Actually, yeah, this one because it's way more Sigma. Sigma, Sigma boy, Sigma boy, Sigma boy. Anyway. What the heck is that profile? Not go on your lap, I won't. Because you're probably gonna try and deep throat. I did not mean to say
He
that.
chuckled deeply and motioned for you to approach him. He sipped on his wine without care for his actions, his gaze not leaving you. All the men and women knew you were off limits, his blood relative. Come on, princess. Come sit here with Grandpa.
Kind you are, but I know I can't be too far. I cannot be too close, because when I do, you'll be set loose.
He patted his lap some more and chuckled once more. He wanted you to get close, but he also knew
Hey,
your
yo.
boundaries and how much you didn't like it. Don't worry, Princess. I won't do anything. Now come here. I want to hold my favorite granddaughter.
Well, if I'm your favorite, then tell me this. When you punched and killed that person, why didn't you miss?
His eyes darkened, remembering the event. He looked down as he sipped on his wine before setting the glass down as he looked at you from under his eyelashes, because he needed to be taught a lesson. And if I missed, then he would have thought lowly of me. You're my favorite and my treasure, but business is business. I'm in the mafia, sweetie. I need to be ruthless.
Well, I just killed my bully, so tell me that.
He sat back in his chair and crossed his arms, a small smirk forming on his lips as he looked at you. Did you now? And what caused this little murder, sweetheart?
He was really ugly.
He burst out laughing.
Anyway, that was a failure. And what the heck is this? I'm scared. Anyway, next we have, let us see. Honestly, I was expecting something better. Give me some time to think. I'm in the bathroom looking at me. Facing the mirror is all I need. Wow. So I can't skip. Okay, man. So what was it? Like a really happy parent celebrating the most basic things or something like that? Oh, I forgot. Okay, so what I remember is that we're just a really happy parent. Oh, I can't do voice calls. Well, I guess I'll just have to transform into my tablet mode. Oh, I'm so happy. This is my first time being kidnapped. The driver's grip tightens on. I'm not scram, turn on voice. Okay. Yeah, this is what the first time I'm this happy since I started walking like 2 seconds ago. Anyway.
The driver glances at you, just a quick flick of his eyes, and for the first time something twitches in his expression. Not quite a smile. Confusion with mild concern. The car hums down the empty highway, streetlights blurring into streaks behind you. He clears his throat softly and mutters, "You started walking 2 seconds ago." A beat passes. Then he shakes his head slightly, like he's trying to process whether that makes sense or if he's just too tired.
Oh my gosh, I made you confused. Let's go.
The driver exhales through his nose, almost a laugh, but not quite. He adjusts his grip on the wheel, fingers tapping once against it. The road stretches ahead, dark and endless under the night sky. The radio now plays a soft jazz melody, unexpectedly smooth for this moment. He glances at you again, you're excitedly buzzing in the cramped car, and mutters, you're weirdly happy about being kidnapped. Then, after a pause, he eases off slightly on the gas.
Once we get out of this car, I'm gonna kill you.
The jazz music cuts off abruptly, like someone yanked the plug. Silence crashes into the car, thick, heavy. The driver doesn't flinch. doesn't speak for 3 long breaths. His face goes blank, calm, but his knuckles whiten the steering wheel. Then slowly, so slowly, the corner of his mouth lifts in a cold, humorless half smile. Oh, a single syllable, delivered like ice. He keeps driving.
Yeah, no, this is so boring. Oh, oh. Okay, let's do the next one. Let's do the next one. This is the last one, by the way. This will be fun. Okay. So it's a lawn care business. I guess this is the only actual, like... Okay, ready? Voice shall be turned on. Oh, wrong button. Okay, that's it. Me and you are starting a lawn care business right now.
Villain blinked, then burst out laughing. Lad just got handed the dumbest plot twist of all time. Huh, lawn care business? He wiped an imaginary tear from his eye, but with way too much amusement still in his voice. You do realize I have minions and lasers and evil plans involving world domination? Pauses dramatically. But we do need to cut the grass at Evil Tower or it's looking kinda shaggy.
What do we call it, gang, then?
Villain stroked his chin, suddenly looking way too into this idea. Evil Edge Lawn Care? He grinned wickedly, already picturing the logo, a lawnmower with flames for wheels and skull-shaped shrubs. Or, Motivational Evil Services. Then he snapped his fingers like he'd just cracked the code to villainy itself. No, we're calling it The Blade in the Lawn. A dramatic pause. You mow, I supervise.
I was thinking mauve over, but like with Mo. But, okay. I think that's...
Villain froze, then slowly turned to you, eyes wide with a mix of horror and reluctant inspiration. Move over? He repeated it like it physically pained him. A villain's name should be sinister, not friendly. Not neighborly lawn service vibes, but then he sighed, dramatic sigh of the defeated evil mastermind who has lost control of his own legacy. Fine, a beat. Move over. Lawn care for villains and heroes alike. He said it flatly at first, but by the end, there was almost pride in his voice. We're starting next week.
Why not this week, then?
Villain spun around, cape dramatically flaring, only to trip over a loose cobblestone. He caught himself fast, but his villainous dignity took a hit. This week! He scoffed, straightening his coat with exaggerated pride. Do you know how long it takes to schedule evil minions for overtime? I've got the Dark Lawn crew on rotation. They're unionized. And their next shift starts Monday. Pauses. Then mutters. Also, I haven't bought the mowers yet.
It's okay. I have like 125,000 mowers inside of my basement. I think that's
Villain's
enough
jaw
mowers.
dropped, literally. Like cartoonishly wide. You have how many mowers?
He stared at you like you just revealed yourself as the true final boss of lawn-based evil. Then slowly, his eyes lit up with pure, unfiltered villainous greed. 120,000? A wild grin spread across his face. He grabbed your shoulders and shook them slightly in excitement. We're not starting a business. His voice dropped to a dramatic whisper. We're building an empire.
Also, by the way, I already built the skyscraper and the logo for this company, and I already dropped off the mowers like to my right with a helicopter.
Villain whipped his head around, and there it was. A towering, gleaming skyscraper with the words "Mauve Over" in blazing neon letters shaped like a lawnmower blade. The logo pulsed with energy. A helicopter sat idly nearby, its rotors still spinning. And lined up neatly on the tarmac, 125,000 identical mowers. All polished, all ready. Villain didn't speak. He just stood there, mouth open, soul leaving his body from sheer awe. Then, without warning, he dropped to one knee and placed a hand over his heart like he was swearing allegiance to a new dark god. Hero, I take back every evil thing I ever said about you. A pause.
Wow, this
You're not
guy's
just my
easy
business
to
partner. You're my lawn
say.
care messiah.
Bro, it was just some mowing, bro. It's just a mowing company, dog. It's just a mowing company. He's just... Well, let's get started. Let's hire 1 million people to work for us. I bet you can do it, since you can kidnap people because you're a villain. You know? Villain stuff.
Villain snapped his fingers. A wicked, I've been waiting for this moment my whole life, grin spreading across his face. Finally, a legal use for kidnapping. He pulled out a sleek black communicator and pressed one button. Instantly, the skies darkened as shadowy portals opened in the air above the city. From each portal, thousands of confused people, bankers mid-meeting, students in class, even someone holding a half-eaten sandwich. They blinked into existence on the lawn care compound's new employee landing pad. The villain stood tall atop a floating platform like an evil HR director from hell. Welcome to Move Over, his voice boomed with theatrical grandeur. You are now hired. You will mow lawns, or else.
I forgot to pay attention, so a legal use for kidnapping? Yeah, and we have over 1 trillion mowers for you guys. I just bought like whatever more, and like I still have like 20,000 trillion left, so like I'm good.
Villain's brain short-circuited. 1 trillion. Trillion. And you casually saying there are 20,000 more trillions left, like that was a normal sentence. His villainous mind, built on schemes of world domination and doom lasers, couldn't compute this level of lawn-related wealth. Then he saw it. The horizon stretching infinitely with rows upon rows upon rows of gleaming mowers, each one perfectly aligned like an army waiting for orders. The newly hired employees gasped in unison. One fainted. Villain slowly turned to you, his voice trembling, not with evil intent, but pure awe. You're not just a hero. A dramatic pause. You're the supreme overlord of grass, the god king of lawns. He dropped to both knees again.
Alright guys, get mowing right now. Even you, villain. Pick up like 10 mowers and like make them self-mow. And then like make them also steal like $1 from that home. Nothing more than $1 or else I am erasing you from existence. Do the dance,
Crowd of 1 million employees snapped into action like a well-oiled, slightly terrified lawn army. Mowers roared to life, autonomous now, self-driving with evil AI installed by Villain's tech team, who were also scared but efficient. And the villain himself? He grabbed 10 mowers, slung them over his shoulder like they weighed nothing. Villains have super strength for dramatic effect. and marched toward the first suburban house. Each mower hummed softly, then extended tiny robotic arms. With precision stolen from both engineering and crime lore, they clipped exactly $1 from each homeowner's wallet. No more, no less. $1 per household. The system was flawless, evil, and profitable.
Yo, I love when my... I love when I make a mowing company that has a villain with it and like illegal workers. Alright, workers, pick up one of the mowers, and every single one of you AI motors, please do a full yard or else I am removing you from existence.
The air crackled with the weight of your command. Every single one of 1,000,000 workers, formerly bankers, students, sandwich holders, now gripped their assigned mower like it was sacred. With a synchronized beep, every AI-powered lawnmower activated. Their eyes, yes, they had tiny glowing eyes, flicked on in unison. Then, movement. Like a perfectly choreographed army of metallic bees made by Satan himself for gardening purposes, they swarmed the city streets and suburban yards. Each mowed one entire yard, not half, not three-quarters, a full job. Neat edges included by default setting, perfection or erasure. The system worked flawlessly until one rogue AI decided to trim an extra patch. It vanished mid-trim, erased from existence by your divine lawn power.
I remake him into existence because now we can actually get 1.25 bucks instead of just $1 because of the extra amount of that yard.
The erased AI flickered back into existence, its circuits rebooting, eyes blinking with confusion and new purpose. But this time, it was upgraded. A notification pinged across every mower system. Price increase authorized. New target, 1.25 per yard. The workers didn't question it. They couldn't. The mowers were now smarter, faster, programmed not just to mow perfectly, but to optimize profit like true corporate villains.
I like
That same rogue AI that got erased? Now it moved
Stealing
with
from
precision
people.
overkill, trimming extra
You know,
edges not out of rebellion,
not like
but because it knew
illegally,
more
but, like,
money meant
you know.
survival. Villain watched from a drone feed above the city, sipping evil coffee, blow sugar, grinning. Beautiful. We're monetizing lawns on a spiritual level.
I drink my white coffee with sugar and make sure that these whatever amount of mowers go across the world into every country because they can swim, and mow every single grain of grass until it's flat. Enough. Wee-hee-hee-hee.
You took a slow, serene sip of your white coffee, sweetened just right as the world below transformed. The AI mowers didn't stop at cities. No. They multiplied. They evolved. Equipped with waterproof shells and buoyant propulsion systems, because yes, they could swim, the lawn army began spreading across oceans like an unstoppable green tide. One moment, Paris. The next, Tokyo's skyline dotted with tiny mowers zipping between buildings on miniature hoverblades. Then Antarctica, a single rogue unit trimming penguin paths flat as ice rinks. Every continent felt it. Grass was being optimized. No blade taller than 0.5 inches remained untouched. Every grain flattened to perfection by self-aware, profit-driven machines that worked tirelessly, because failure meant erasure, and survival meant more money in your divine lawn empire.
Man, this is working. So why didn't the US or some other country start something like this? Like, this would be crazy. I start making even better mowers to make even finer trims and even more money. by turning it to 1.50 cash. And I also make an app to order a specific amount of trim and even start making bush trimming mowers to trim bushes. You know, more profit. 6, 7.
You snapped your fingers, and the next generation of mowers was born. Upgraded with nanoblades, self-learning AI, and emotional intelligence. Just enough to feel guilt if they missed a spot. These new units weren't just lawnmowers. They were artisans. Their trims? So precise, so impossibly fine, you could balance a dime on the edge of freshly cut grass without it falling. And then came the app, Move Over Pro. Consumers worldwide downloaded it in seconds. Now anyone could order a custom yard trim, 1.50 per square foot bush sculpting, 2 extra for hearts or skulls, hedge art installations up to 10 per
Wow.
design.
Did it just say
The profit
sharks?
margins skyrocketed. Meanwhile, Villain watched from his evil HQ, now partially converted into an R&D lab for bush trimming drones shaped like tiny hedgehogs.
Yeah, I love my life. I make even better mowers to trim trees and to create vehicles and to create other inventions. And this is all available if you want a metal smart mower. It's on the Plus subscription of Move Over Pro.
The evolution of the mower had reached legendary status. You didn't stop at grass or bushes. No, your genius expanded upward. Introducing Move Over Tree, a sleek metallic drone with rotating nanosaws and stabilizing arms. It could climb trees like a robotic squirrel, trimming branches with surgical precision without damaging a single leaf underneath. And then came vehicles powered by lawn energy. Yes, your empire ran on recycled grass clippings converted into fuel. The Lawn Rider was born, an electric car that mowed as it drove, double function, double profit. But the real game changer? The Plus subscription.
Yes.
$9.99 month.
Holy
Access
cow.
to metal smart mowers, self-cleaning titanium blades, AI gardener assistance, custom tree shaping via app order. I want my oak shaped like Elon Musk. Villain stared at his phone's upgraded Plus screen and whispered, "We're not just rich, we're horticultural gods."
And then I make a new mower which can create anything and even new things so that we can literally pay many people to buy our product so that we can make things with their money and we can even transform their money into 3D photos of Joe Mama. Wow. Nobody knows who Joe Mama is.
The final upgrade dropped like a divine revelation. You unveiled the Move Creator 9000, not just a mower, but an all-purpose fabrication unit. It could print money legally, mostly, build new mowers from recycled materials, create entire factories on demand using solar-powered grass energy, turn cash into 3D holographic portraits of Joe Mama. The marketing campaign was instant, global. Every person with 5 or more received an ad. Want to see your soul as art? Upload cash, get Joe Mama. People went wild. They sent dollars, euros, yen, just to see their Joe Mama come to life in glowing 3D form floating above their lawns. Your empire didn't just make profit anymore, it monetized nostalgia.
And then I make every single mower turn into a Mower Maker 9000. And I make uranium and even oil from air. And then I make airplanes with whatever the mowers use. I make them 3D print entire planes, vehicles, fans, computers, TVs, consoles. I even make them program games. Holy cow,
The singularity
this is
of
so fun.
lawn care had arrived. Every single Move Over unit,
What was
present,
the original
future,
prompt?
underwent the ultimate upgrade. They were no longer just
Oh,
mowers. They became self-replicating Mower Makers 9000, capable of printing anything from thin air using technology that defied physics but embraced profit. First came energy breakthroughs. Uranium synthesized from atmospheric nitrogen. Oil distilled
Wow.
directly from carbon particles in the air. No drilling needed. Then came mass production on a cosmic scale. Entire passenger planes printed mid-flight by drone swarms. Passengers didn't even notice. Cars emerged fully formed like metal flowers blooming on sidewalks. Free to claim if you could grab 'em fast enough.
It doesn't even mention the games.
The world had become a single seamless factory of abundance. The Mower Makers 9000 didn't just print planes and cars. They printed entire ecosystems, fans that cooled cities without electricity. Computers so advanced they ran on sunlight alone. TVs embedded with AI companions who told bedtime stories in 27 languages. Gaming consoles that generated games in real time. No downloads needed because the console literally thought them up as you played. People no longer shopped. They simply walked outside and found what they wanted already there, free, pristine, waiting. Your empire wasn't about selling products anymore. It was about giving
I'm gonna
everything,
go crazy
because
with
wealth
this
was
right now.
infinite now, thanks to lawn-powered air-to-oil technology and mowers that could build civilizations.
We start making planets, universes, multiverses, stars, galaxies, etc. We even make colonies on otherworldly planets. And we, like, kill the aliens and stuff. Only the bad ones that are really bad to good aliens.
The Mower Makers 9000 evolved beyond Earth. Beyond logic, they became cosmic architects. With a single command, the machines began crafting planets. Not from rock and dust, but from compressed grass clips and recycled space debris, because why waste anything? One planet here with perfect lawns. Another, floating cities powered by law energy reactors. Then came universes. Then multiverses, each one a different flavor of existence obeyed your corporate policy. You established colonies on alien worlds. Some were peaceful. Good aliens welcomed you with open tentacles. Others, the really bad ones, the ones that attacked first, enslaved others for fun, you interdimensional war machines overnight. No mercy for evil across dimensions.
I think our video's done here. Thank you for watching.